Well. So, another video. Yeah, I'm kind of still on the road and I got everything that I want to say. I haven't got it out. I just been thinking that people have not been learning history. I'm going to talk about history. This kind of history of the Civil War. This is what I learned when I was in school back in the in the, back when they used to teach actual subjects like history and arithmetic and English and all that good stuff. I don't know what they're teaching now because it's not history at all. It's definitely not about the Civil War. Let me tell you something. This is what I learned. The Civil War was in the United States when it was the North and the South. The North, you see, the South had this thing called slavery. And the North was like, we don't think we should have slavery no more, so we're going to abolish it. And the South is like, no. And the North is like, yeah, we're going to get rid of slavery. And if you don't like it, we're going to Civil War. Okay? So Abraham Lincoln, who was a Republican, wanted to free the slaves. And the North is Republican, the red. Hmm? You know, and the South was the Democrats, the blue. Yeah. Yeah. And so the war went on and the North won. The Republicans, the ones that they scream to high heaven that are evil now or something, won. They won and got rid of slavery so people can be free. And the South didn't like that. So Abraham Lincoln, who, was a Republican, was in a theater watching a play. And this dude, John Wilkes Booth, who was a Democrat, decided to assassinate Abraham Lincoln because, do you know where I'm getting at? Hmm? So I don't know who's teaching anymore in school of history, but that's what I remember. And I was listening to a video when I was at work, and they was saying all this stuff, how Democrats, all these people that were Democrat was saying, how they wanted to off Republicans because they, and this one woman was said, where is John Wilkes Booth when you need him? It was like several years ago, I guess. So I looked this bitch up. It's an old white lady. And I don't know, maybe she don't remember what was taught about Civil War, but John Wilkes Booth is assassinated the president that freed the slaves. Yeah. So, oh, I just don't know. We have decrease in a decrease in knowledge of. We should know our history, and saying that you want a Democrat, a Wilkes Booth, who was a Democrat, who was for slavery, I guess, and they killed the president, assassinated the president who freed the slave. That anybody see what I'm going down here? So I don't know what they're teaching anymore, but yeah. And the Democrats also had the what they call it. They established the KKK. The Democrats did. It wasn't the Republicans, because they was for freedom. And the South, the Democrats, the blue, was not. That's what I remember from school, from history, when they used to teach. And I don't know what they're teaching anymore in school. They're not teaching actual history. And and I learned this in a school where the majority was white people. This is what we learned, and not even in the South. We learned the history of the Civil War, and I really don't know what they're teaching anymore in school because it's not right anymore. So, why did it get switched? I don't know. I don't know how people think that the Civil War, they don't teach the history of it as they used to teach when I was in school, because that's what I learned in school. It was in the 90s, so the switch happened after I graduated, I guess, that people learned not that the Civil War was between the North and the South, the Republicans and the Democrats. And the Republicans wanted to free the slaves, and the Democrats didn't want to free the slaves. They fought against it. And it's something happened here, and I see it because I see it. But anyway, that's all for now. That's what I wanted to talk about. And I really don't have any more words because I'll be repeating myself, and nobody likes that. Anyway, that's all for now. Peace out. Wake up, people.